So your calling as a mother, mama, if you're listening and you're wondering, well, how I don't feel like a natural mother. My kids don't seem to listen to me when I try to give them directive, and I feel like I'm always tripping over something, emotionally, and I'm not doing this right because it just always ends in an argument or they're yelling back at me. Okay, we'll get into more of that later, and we'll talk about how power struggles develop. But I want you to understand that as you're called to mother young people, you are also called to look at ways that you can be a more effective leader in their life. And you can do it. This is one of the podcasts where you can get that information because I'm so passionate about helping mamas to understand how to show up better emotionally and mentally. When you feel mentally strong as a mom, as a woman, and you're approaching your children not from a place of control or demanding respect, their response to you will change tremendously when you approach them with the good leadership skills that we'll talk about in this episode and in the following episodes. I know that things can be frustrating when you feel like you've tried so many things to get the attention of your children, and when everything seems like a struggle. And then on top of that, maybe one or some of your children may have a diagnosis of some sort that makes it even more difficult. What I have observed in families who have children either with autism or ADHD or other learning disabilities is that when you're willing to seek out help for them, you're really seeking out help for yourself too. Because these professionals who specialize in helping children with diagnoses that are difficult, oh, they're some of the most compassionate people I have ever experienced. And I'm thinking specifically of a family member who I might have on the show one day. We'll see if she's willing. But just walking with her through her child's diagnosis has been one of the most painful and beautiful things to watch. And that's what I'm asking of you today, Mama. Even if your child isn't going through something like that, or you are not, you still have the ability to reach out and choose to learn and to understand how to move forward in these difficult times of parenting. When you're just not sure what to do, nobody's modeled it for you, nobody's trained you how to do it. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, I thought I knew a lot just by being the oldest sibling of 4 siblings, but it turns out I had much to learn when I left the home, when I got married and started having my own children. There was a whole different learning curve to step into and accept. And I want you to know that you are strong enough. You are strong enough to step into the next season of motherhood, because this calling means that you get to use your strengths to lead your kids well, and you get to discover the areas where maybe you lack experience, or maybe you have or maybe you don't have a natural knack toward other things. I think personality tests are very helpful in helping us to discover what we're great at and what we're not so great at. Actually, I will link the 16 personalities test into our show notes at the end, so you can try that out and we can maybe move forward on where your strengths lie. I love it. So you are also strong enough to learn about your kids and what they need. Every child is different. Every child has different needs. I'm sure you saw that almost from the moment they're born, how different they are from each other. And as they grow, you may learn to see how different they are from you. And that's not fun sometimes. I've got to tell you honestly, it's not the funnest thing to butt heads with a child because they are different than you, but also sometimes you butt heads because you're really, really, really similar to each other. All of that takes patience and the initiative and the desire to learn about how to teach this child well. And you can do it. You can do it. You were called to be their mother, which means that you were called to help to figure out who they are.